second, son.
Thank
Now
you,
let's
sir.
start.
Listen, kid, I've been thinking. When you was chasing me across those buildings with all the helicopters and all before...
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about all that.
No, I was just gonna say, you clearly been getting the hang of those smoke tricks I gave you.
Well, I kind of need you to teach me one more. You managed to escape her tower once. How'd you get past those electrified barricades?
There's a transformer on a roof across the way you gotta shut down. But it ain't gonna do you no good. She got the whole thing armored up and half the DUP forces standing guard.
Right, but maybe if we both work together...
Hey, my specialty's breaking out of places like that, not in. Listen, we both got our reasons for getting to Augustine. She got something each of us wants. But we gotta do it on our terms, not hers. We gotta draw her out of her castle and out here, where we stand a chance.
Any ideas?
Well, you know them two kids that was on the armored bus with me?
Fetch and Eugene.
I guess. Anyways, DUP's got them.
What?
Just happened. That was all the commotion before. Guess you needed to reel them in to make up for me getting loose. She's sending them out to that big concrete platform the DUP built between the two islands.
And you want to what? Rescue him?
Way I figure is, if we go out to that island, set those two free and make enough ruckus while we're doing it, Augustine's bound to come running. Against all four of us, she don't stand a chance. Now, there's a pier right across from that platform. Meet me there just after sunset.
I'll be there. Reggie, Eugene and Fetch,
I heard.
Hank and I, we've worked out a plan to storm the island and take out whatever dupes are guarding them and...
Delsin, I've been thinking, there have been a lot of innocent people killed lately. Normal people.
Normal? Jesus, Reg, we're not going back to that, are we?
Look, I'm not sure I can help you add to that count, all right? Just to set a couple of bioterrorists free.
Reggie,
I'm a cop. I'm supposed to prevent this kind of thing. Just give me a call when it's over and we'll head back to Salmon Bay. And Delsin, watch out for Hank. I don't trust him.
Reg, what are you doing here?
Look, those are people over there. They need our help. Not bioterrorists, not conduits. People.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being here, so...
What's Cop doing here?
He's my brother, okay? He's here for me. So, what are you thinking?
I've been doing some recon. Our best bet's the dock on the far side. It's less exposed. Figure you two can do your smoke gift
Thank
and
you.
draw their attention out front. I'll go in during the distraction.
Why are you going in first?
Because I'm a cop. Which means I can commandeer a boat, and it's legal. You steal a boat, I'm gonna haul your ass in.
Oh, he'll do it, too. So we'll see you inside, right?
Yeah. See you inside. Stay safe, will you?
Now listen, we get out there and start making noise, Augustine will come running. Come on, I know a way into the island we won't be seen.
Can you explain what happened? I saw Augustine kill you back in...
You saw her shut me up was what you saw. Big difference. Shouldn't have brought the cop, man. That's a mistake.
Funny. Said the same thing
Cover
about you.
what? Now listen, we get out there and start making noise, Augustine will come running. Come on, I know a way into the island we won't be seen.
Can you explain what happened? I saw Augustine kill you back in...
You saw her shut me up was what you saw. Big difference. Shouldn't have brought the cop, man. That's a mistake.
Funny. Said the same thing about you.
Here she is. We pop in here, she'd come out smack dab in the middle of the thing.
You sure about this?
Hey, when I was in that tower, I saw things. One more thing. They got one of them drone things out there. The ones you get powers from.
How you know about that?
Sure would be nice to get a new power before stomping on Augustine. Let's go. Okay, here's the plan. We start cracking these support pillars, they feel the rumbling, and the guards come down to check it out. We'll take them out, and Augustine will come running. Gotta be fast. Ha-ha, what'd I tell you?
Sorry I didn't trust you, man.
Damn straight.
I cannot believe we're cracking these things.
Save some for the Dukes, kid. That's payback for Curtin Gate, Jacko! These Dukes are a pain! What you get for messing with a bribe, idiot? Take you to tangle with me! I'm just getting started!
Together, there ain't no stopping us, man.
Gonna take all of us to stop Augustine! You about ready for a new power?
Look, how did you...
Come on! She should be here any minute! Hurry over here and let's see what powers you get! What? All of a sudden you don't trust me?
I don't know, man. Something's not right. Maybe I should call Reggie.
Hank!
Henry, you didn't disappoint me.
I did like you asked. You just do like you promised. Son of a bitch!
And now I'm going to kill that
Trust a
guy.
convict. I see we found something in your size, but just to be sure.
Oh, lady. My brother finds out what you did. Oh, he is gonna...
He's gonna what?
You could have hit me!
Yeah, that's payback for blasting me with the angels. Now come on, get up. Come over here, I'll get those cuffs off you.
This way! I'll cover you!
Reg, he's still alive. He's gonna come back and I can't use any powers with this concrete crap on! What the hell happened? It's a trap, man. Hank let us out here so Augustine could kill us.
I told you!
God, I just don't understand why he would do that to us.
Because he's a bad guy, and bad guys do bad things. You may have superpowers, but it wouldn't hurt you to still listen to your brother every once in a while.
Damn, what is it with you guys and auto turrets? Gotta hurry, I can't fight Augustine like this.
Okay, get up here.
I'm trying. What the hell?
I got it. Sorry, I'm out of grenades. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. What do you mean? Put your hands up here. Don't flinch. I knew we couldn't trust him.
Okay, you were right. If I'd listened to you...
Oh, crap!
Look out!
Stop!
Leave my brother alone, you bitch!
Oh, dear God.
Reggie!
Come on.
Reggie!
Delsin, look at me. You gotta let me go.
No, I can do this!
Listen, we
I
can't let
can
this
do
stuff get to you two. I'm so proud of you.
No.
Always have been.
No! Reggie, don't!
I love you, bro.
Damn you! Die! You tortured my people! He never hurt you! Monster! Why?
This is Kurt Wyatt reporting from the scene of an intense battle between the DUP and a small group of bioterrorists. You can see the last of the massive structure built by the DUP as it sinks into the icy waters of Puget Sound. Eyewitnesses tell us that the only survivor was DUP head Brooke Augustine, last spotted heading in the direction of the concrete tower that has served as her headquarters since the DUP arrival nearly 2 weeks ago. But so far, our efforts to reach Miss Augustine have produced no response. And now we're getting reports of scattered demonstrations by local citizens in support of the DUP, demanding that the bioterrorist uprising in Seattle be ended by any means necessary. For US TV, this is Kurt Wyatt, reporting live from Seattle.
I'm sorry, man. You knew. You told me not to trust Hank, but I didn't listen. But I swear to you, this son of a bitch is gonna pay. Where is he?
Where is he? Tell me where Daughtry is!
should have left one breathing to answer the question. At least I know he's alive. Just gotta find him. Wait a minute, he called before. His number's gotta be in the incoming call log. Gotcha.
What's going on? I'm here, you ain't.
We're en route. Just had to set up...
What the hell are the DUP here for Hank?
Goddamn, never should have trusted you guys. Where the hell you at?
There's been a complication. Hold your position. May be behind schedule, but your party at the
going on over
Atkinson
there?
has been notified.
Sure pounding the hell out of something. Sounds like a freaking war. Jesus. Hank did this?
Hank! You there? I'm not afraid of you, Hank.
But I'm not the conduit you were expecting. Gonna have to locate the signal again.
And what makes you think a bio...
I've done what you asked. You gotta keep your promise.
My promise? I've already lost 7 months. Bio-terrorist scum. I made a promise that I'd hunt...
When Augustine finds out you went back on our deal...
Miss Augustine makes deals with bio-terrorist scum up there.
I know he's here somewhere. He does seem to like the rooftops. Definitely not down here. That just leaves the roof. Gotta be getting close. Guess I'll give this tracker one more shot.
What do you know? Turns out I don't need your goddamn protection. You haven't made it out of the city yet. Yeah, well, I left a trail of you guys' carcasses from one end of the city to the other. Any DUP shows up at the marina, that line's just gonna continue right out into the water.
He's heading to a marina, running out of dry land. I'd say me and old Hank are about to meet up again. Son of a bitch. She killed Reggie.
I didn't know, I swear to God.
You didn't know?
You set us up! Oh, she said she wasn't gonna hurt you. She promised she's just gonna talk.
Wouldn't you believe her?
She got a sadistic streak a mile wide, but I never heard tell of her actually killing a conduit.
My brother would still be alive if it wasn't for you.
She had my daughter.
Eye for an eye, asshole. It's time to get what I came for, Augustine.
It's time. Citizens of Seattle, it's time to take back our city from those who seek to destroy it. Violent terrorists have no place on our streets. They must be locked away, far from all decent and normal people. for the good of society.
She better hurry before there's no decent, normal people left to protect from me. Can't stop until I get Augustine.
People of Seattle, it has come to my attention that the bioterrorist Delsin Rowe has begun another rampage. His past terror sprees have resulted in the deaths of hundreds of loyal DUP guardians and our fellow Seattleites.
You call this a terror spree? Oh, I'm just getting warmed up.
Up! There he is! That bio-freak Rowe!
You're not leaving this city alive. You killed my brother at a peaceful lifeline gathering!
I gotta get to the tower.
My family's boat!
Good people of Seattle, I implore you, do not allow Delsin Rowe to continue his murderous, bloodthirsty rampage. Delsin Rowe has already killed hundreds of us. Maybe a neighbor, maybe even a family member. Delsin Rowe has countless numbers of my bravest men. DUP soldiers who gave their lives to save yours. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain. Delsin Rowe must be brought to justice. Whatever it takes.
You want to save these people, Augustine? You want justice? You're gonna have to stop me first. And, by the way, good luck with that!
This is it, Del. Once you shut the defenses down, No turning back. So what's the plan, Conduit? Gonna take her alive, show the world what she's done, or just kill her for what she did to Reggie? Bitch is gonna die.
Okay, I can work with that. Even if the rest of it is still active.
You guys are everywhere! You guys are everywhere!
That's a setback.
Hey, D. Start trailing bodies over at Pioneer. Proud of you and followed him. Hope you don't mind.
Happy to see me?
I had that covered, you know.
Oh, I know, but the hell you did.
So this means you're along for the ride?
You kidding? My two favorite people in the world in a knockdown dragout? Wouldn't miss it for the world. There you go. More smoke toys. Give me something bigger. Okay, that's bigger. That should come in handy. Looking for that?
Fetch, you're a lifesaver. Hey, Fetch! This would be a good time for some backup!
Ask and ye shall receive!
Gene! Man, you sure know how to level the playing field.
It's good to have friends in high places. Feel the wrath of my demons!
Easy on the trash talk, Eugene!
Yo, D, come here. You gotta come see this. Another launch pad for you.
Oh, you think that's gonna save you? It's time to pull out the new tricks. Looks like the whole roof's armor plated.
Let me try the high beams on it.
You sure you can cut through?
Yeah, if you and Teen Angel there can keep the dupes off my ass.
Fear not, I shall protect you!
How's it coming, Fetch?
Don't rush me, D. I don't like being rushed.
Definitely felt that.
Almost there. Got it. All yours, Steve. You go inside and grab Augustine. Eugene and I'll keep these guys off your back.
Go forth and enter the dominion of Augustine. The lady and I will cover you.
So, any trouble finding the place?
I know all about what you did. Using Hank to set up the crash. Making Eugene and Fetch look like monsters to scare the shit out of the city. All so you could swoop in and be the hero.
I did what I had to protect conduits.
Protect? You hunt them down. You lock them up. And you train them to kill.
I needed Abigail and Eugene to be monsters, because without monsters, the monster hunters go out of business.
So that's what this is all about, huh? Job security?
And you almost derailed the whole operation. Luckily, you turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. You hear them out there? They want your head. And once the world sees the head of the DUP, saving them from the biggest bioterrorist threat of the last 7 years, your death will buy my DUP at least 20 more years of funding. I'm so glad we met when we did.
Don't be.
Oh no. Are you gonna kill me now?
You're goddamn right I am.
You want my power? You got it. "7 years ago, my unit was there to save lives from a new threat. conduits. People with powers that no one understood. They had the power to kill. And the power to transform some of us into conduits, too. I found another survivor. She tailed me as I made my way back to the safety of my battalion. Together we traveled through a lawless city that wanted us dead because of what we now want. Every day, people joined the lynch mob, horrified by the thought of conduits hiding among them. We'd hurt no one, but they could only see us as monsters. When military order finally asserted itself, they treated us as the threat. I was conduit. I was military. But I couldn't be both. So I made another option. It was the only way. By bringing in that first conduit alive, I'd earned the government's trust. And that was just the start. They funded the creation of the DUP, thinking we were just freaks, hunting down other freaks. But that wasn't it. I was going to save as many conduits as I could. If my kind were going to live, it'd be behind the walls of Curdon Cay. 7 years. I've kept them safe. Me. I won't let anyone undo that. Not the government. Not the army. Not you.
7 years, all you've done is keep them locked up. You just took away their freedom.
So tell me, what would you do? Just throw open the gates at Curdon Cay Station? Set them all free?
You bet your ass I would.
The world hasn't changed in the past 7 years. Inside, the conduits are safe. They're alive. You turn them out, they'd all be dead inside a week. So tell me, who's the savior? And who's the monster?
This is what you wanted! You win! We both have the same power! Only difference is, I've had 7 years to practice.
Eugene! Get some help! Can't do anything! I need a blast core!
Okay, Delsin. I'll see what I can find. Just hang on! Delsin! Here!
Thanks! See if you can find some more!
Delsin! Catch!
I can't catch that!
Keep looking!
That's all I'm gonna need.
No, I beat her twice. This would be my third time with the evil ending. I always hated this bitch. Worst boss. I died so many times back then. I'm not gonna die today. Not anymore. My fear is over from you. One last bolt and finish the ending in 2 episodes. Bitch. Revenge time. Time to die.
Yeah. I'm told that hurts.
Augustine had come to Seattle with a plan.
To spread fear, panic, chaos, make herself out to be a hero. Her plan was soon shattered by monsters she had made. Fetch, Eugene, and me. For 2 weeks, Augustine had controlled Seattle. Now it was our turn. And who the hell was gonna stop us? Oh, and the hundreds of conduits Augustine had locked away at Curtain Cay Station? I'm gonna shake each and every one of their hands on their way out the door. So many different powers, all in one place. I'll be the kid in the candy store. But first, I had a promise to take care of. Hey, Akomish Nation! Local heroes back home. There's my girl. Whoa, 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 slow down. What? Come back to save the day.
The TV news showed everything. It showed everything.
Okay, look, about
I saw you kill dozens of innocent people.
What did you want me to do? Okay, I wasn't gonna let anybody or anything stop me from getting back to you, to save everybody. We're Akomish. We take care of our own, right? Hey, take it easy.
You have disgraced our people. You have disgraced our ancestors. And you have disgraced the memory of your brother. You are Akomish no longer.
You, everybody else, will die without me. Or have you forgotten that?
We haven't forgotten. And we will never forget.
But...
That's true. I liked it. It's just the bosses were pretty hard, even on the easiest difficulty. Imagine on expert mode. Jesus. So did I. Just the one thing though, I never played this game on the PlayStation 5. It's the first time beating it on the PS5, but still got in it though. I know. When the first time I played this, and when that happened, oh my god. It's a good thing I was on the evil ending when I first started playing the game. Because I killed her. I did not know that you can become infamous until the second time I played it. And then, once I figured that one out, I actually played a while to actually get it. And then when I played the new game plus, when I replayed the game, I did the good karma instead of bad. It's a little different, but I like the evil ending better. The game is Infamous Second Son, right? How long did it take you to beat the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. How do you beat the paperweight one? You have to use your email to fight the paper rabbit? I could never actually beat it. Do you actually get his powers or their powers if you catch the bunny rabbit? Or the paper rabbit guy or whatever? Oh, really? Huh. That sucks. If it was me that created the game, I would give the privilege to get it. Because I definitely would want a bunny rabbit power, something like that. Because I think that would be nice to try out. Never physically tried it. Where is it? I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, I haven't really done much. Oh, yes, this. Right in the neon stuff. Now let's go run for infinity. Because I honestly thought you could possibly get the power, but I guess you're right. You probably would just get the mask. I almost beat it though. I was on like the third or second chapter to it. I think. Yeah, that's true. Follow the trail of bloody origami doves to unlock free bonus missions and discover the full story behind the DVP. Yeah. The paper trail. That's the one I'm talking about. I was super close. I think I was super close to the ending. I don't remember how much there was. How many chapters is there to it? I only made up to like the 3rd chapter. It could have been at least probably 10 chapters, right? Well, episodes to it, I guess. Well, I think like 5 or 6, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was probably almost done, and I didn't even know it. You can spoil it, because I've never met the person. I actually didn't beat it yet. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
As you approach this authorized department of Unified Protection checkpoint, please remove any gloves, rings, hats, shoes, socks, watches, and bodily piercings. And remember that you are required by temporary guidelines.
Yeah, so, I don't really want to do the paper trail again. 1 second.
Any unusual or abnormal powers to the armed DUP officers positioned around the area. Thank you for your enthusiastic support for these necessary measures. And have a pleasant day.
Yeah, so I think this is the end of the episode. And, oh, by the way, do you want me to do true hero ending? I could do that later, if you want me to. Be a good guy instead of bad. Okay. So yeah, so you want me to start it tomorrow? Okay. Well, this is definitely the end of the episode, since it's all over, I'll restart the game like this. Saves, new game. Let's put that in there. There we go. Now it's all started up for tomorrow when we start back up again. Probably will take 2 days to beat it on the good ending. Can I ask you another question? Yes, it's PS5. The girl, Abigail, I think her name is, the one that gives you the neon powers, did she sleep with you on the good, when you chose to be a true hero? Does she still sleep with you, or does that only happen when you choose Infamous? Yeah, I noticed that. Every single time that I played the game, I would, by accident, I would always pick the good part for her, so, like, don't corrupt her. Because I always thought the evil one would put her into prison, so I would pick that one, so we would kill the drug dealers. And that would mess up my level, and then it would bring me down by 1. And I always wondered, I messed up only on that person. I only messed up on her to do the drug dealers every time. Eugene was always in the red. Like, I didn't know what I was doing at the time. And I always died on almost every single boss, but, like, last episode, when I fought Eugene and when I fought her, I didn't die. I only die out of flukes, so when I first played, when you go to Seattle, I died doing the first explosion run, to blow up one of those DUP satellites. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I guess this will be the end of the episode, and I guess I'll see ya tomorrow, I guess, when we come back on to play. Well, by the way, do you want me to play Resident Evil Village when it comes out? It's only coming out in 2 months. I could do the first episode, and if you like it, I can continue. Okay, I will if you're gonna watch it. Well, probably a lot of people will to see what the game is like. I really want to know. I played the demo. It's quite nice. Good graphics. You don't have a gun, but I mean, it's different from all the other Resident Evils. And you play as Ethan, which you don't see his face, so it's first person. Huh. Some weird bomb explosion. Okay, outside going on. I don't know. Anyway, also, in my Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one of my last episodes, I think it was like the 7th episode, there's this one piece where you find a guy to take the queen and steal her and bring her somewhere else. When I went to go get him, he was tied up, and I saw breast. I saw titties while streaming, so it's still on there. And the weird thing is, I thought you get like a profanity strike or a warning, or they take it out. They didn't even take out that episode. It was super weird. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just saw it. Tits in my face. It was like what? The first time I see it in Assassin's Creed like that. Like, these were big titties. I'm fine with tits. And I'm fine with titties on a woman. But I did not expect to see that in Assassin's Creed, since I didn't see nudity in this one. I know in the Egyptian one, they don't wear bras, so you just see their tits. I know I put nudity open, but I didn't suspect that I would actually see that, because if you're playing as a female Eivor, and you take off her clothes, she keeps everything on. So that's why I was like, okay, wow. That is stupidity. And I got away with tits. Like, what? I don't understand. And I also did, I got 2 girlfriends in Valhalla, right? So, the Huntress, well, she's a hunter. I got together with her. LMAO, yeah. And then, Eivor's brother's wife, she wanted to go for a walk somewhere. We took a horse ride. We went over there. I did her. I thought if I did her twice, Eivor's brother wouldn't notice. Okay, my dad beated the game, yes? So he let nobody went to Valhalla. So when they always asked for their axe, he would kick them away every single time. He did all that, right? And then he would sleep with Eivor's brother's wife, and Eivor's brother never brought it up. He only brought the good times. What I did by accident in one of my playthroughs, I punched my brother in the face. And I did so to Bazum in one of the spots before he gets taken, before his arm gets chopped off. And I'm just like, what? I could seriously just punch my brother in the face in front of everyone. My brother falls to the ground, but Bazum takes it like a man. He just sits there like, what was that? Did you hit me? Or was it a pellet or something? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's messed up. I could just beat up anyone who I want. It doesn't do anything. I take his wife. I become king. Yeah, I know, right? It'd be like, you can literally punch your brother in the face in front of everyone that's standing there. Just, whatcha, just punch, and your brother falls to the ground. Wake up, man. You're telling lies to me. He's lying to me. He's keeping secrets to me. What am I supposed to do, right? Wake him up, right? No, it doesn't work. It just pisses him off. Seriously? Wake up, dude. Bazum's been telling you shit and you're not telling your brother anything. You know me more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can actually punch them both and they won't do anything. They don't fight, they don't even get pissy with you. They look angry, but they're just like, okay, you just hit me, nothing happened. Punch your brother, he falls, nothing. It's just like he doesn't say anything about it, and he just goes on with something else. And you're just sitting there like, what? Usually, someone would punch you back, not I don't know, let you punch him. And sleeping with his wife, he said he would fight you, but he doesn't. He lets you become king, and then sleeps with them. And what I think is stupid is that you can't get married and you cannot have kids, even in the future. So for instance, if you do end up dating the hunter or the other girl, you can't get married, you can't have kids with them, so what the hell's the point of dating anyone, right? But I think you're just a whore. Well, you're basically used to just make love to these women, but can't get them pregnant. I never understood this. That's funny. Yeah, and oh, he loses his arm, but it's no biggie. It's just yeah, I lost my arm. I'm definitely a god. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I have to be king when my brother isn't around. And when he is, he thinks he can be angry at you for sitting on his throne and then asking of what happened. Then when I choose the guy that is actually right this time, I get in trouble. Lost my arm, it's nothing crazy, lol. yeah, that's exactly how his reaction is. He's all depressed and shit. He isn't happy anymore. He isn't even mad about anything. It's just like, oh yeah, that girl changed his life by chopping off his arm. She made him into God with all the torture and all this other shit. And then he started having dreams like Eivor is. Well, okay, the weird conversation about it right at the end when you're talking to him with Bazum still hanged up into the realm of Valhalla, well, the fake Valhalla anyway, you literally say, I had a vision of me betraying you, brother. I would never imagine I would betray you. And then I'm looking. Okay, you punch him, you punch Bazum, you steal his wife, you declare all these things. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you're not betraying him? You kill your friend and don't let him go to Valhalla? You sleep with his wife? Like, what? Like, I think it's complete stupidity about the fact that, I don't know, your character is an idiot through the entire game. Yeah, he's a good fighter, and Bazum's like, and one of the... yeah. It'd be like Bazum when you play as him at the end of the game. He's like, Eivor, I do not know how you beat me, but now I can take everything from you. I will learn from your talents, your fighting skills. Well, I know why he fought you. One simple reason. He was smarter than you by 1%. You think to stab him with your big hidden blade, and it did nothing. Because he's a Viking. That doesn't matter to him. He will still end up trying to kill you. And trying to fight him in a circle where you can go in the realm. But I think Bazum wanted to go in there because, well, he's still alive. And Eivor isn't. So I think it's sort of messed up about... I still never understood why Bazum wanted to attack you. Okay, he's saying something about his son, but I've also heard on the internet that it's because of the wolf. But I still never understood because you never killed him. You heard him, but you weren't allowed to kill him when you were Odin. It said you weren't allowed, so I don't remember killing someone's kid. Or any kid, to be exact. It's just strange. And you know what I also think is stupid? Is that you can get Thor's entire equipment only at the end of the game. You can get half his equipment. You can get his helmet, his chest, his arms, and his legs. That's all you get for the rest of the game. And in order to get his cape and his weapon, you have to kill all the Templars, which is the Order, and then you have to beat the game to kill the King, which you don't even kill, by the way, and I think that's even worse, because you're working with the Assassins. If they figure out that you did not kill him, they will kill you, because you literally discarded their own entire future that they're supposed to do. And then on top of that, he brings it to him, he gets the cape, you equip it, you fully upgrade it, you go back to Norway, right where you came from, and you can go get Thor's hammer. You can even go get Odin's spear, which I did do everything like that in mine. Like, I beated the game, right? And I waited, and I waited, and I waited for the king to be like, oh, I waited for the other assassin to be like, oh, Eivor, you got a letter. This is some strange letter. It's from poor fellow soldier. And then you're supposed to go to him. That didn't happen until I finally completed the war map. Like, I was sitting there for, like, hours on end before I can continue anything else. I'm like, okay, so, why isn't it working? Oh, yeah, and also, when you kill one of the Templars, you get a ball, right? Like, you take his glowy ball that talks to you. I went to the cave where you're supposed to bring it, Eivor's like, he looks at the ball, he's like, this isn't for me. I should just go. Like, what do you mean? You have a ball, there's a wall. You can put the ball in there and you can go investigate, you know what I mean? Regular humans would be like, oh, okay, I have this ball and it looks like it can fit in here. Why don't I go and investigate? Maybe some treasures? Maybe an awesome weapon? Maybe clothes that make you God? Maybe the power of God? You know what I mean? Like, I never understood that. Yeah, it's just like, you physically can get it. It's literally in your inventory, but you can't use it. So in my stream, I killed him, right? I went to the thing, I tried, he said no. What I did was I went back to England. I killed him, went back to England. I didn't even continue with the story in that place. I was like, screw it. You know what? I just want to beat the game, and I want Thor's cape and Thor's hammer so that I could stop playing the game. I finally did it. The DLC is probably out, or coming out anyway. I may not do it. Oh, by the way, also, if I get money to play Watch Dogs, I'm gonna play Watch Dogs, the first one. I didn't like Watch Dogs 2, so I'm gonna try playing Watch Dogs 1. Somehow. I have to get the DLC version since I owned it before. Basically, what that means is that I'll be able to play as a mechanical robot. I never beated that game. I really wanted to. It seemed interesting. I like playing as Aiden Pierce, or whatever the hell his name is. As an extraordinary hacker. I always like the costume. Dude, this game is so fun. For one of the DLC missions, you go talk to a dude and there's these specific things you can do. One, you can turn into a ginormous robot and create havoc, kill people. It is very hard, but I know I can do it. There's this other one, the world is dead, like every human is dead, just you. You're a human, yes? There's robots all around the goddamn city. And you have to do these things that are stuck in the ground. And you have to break them or whatever so that there's no more bad guys, yes? And be like, I'm looking around and I'm like, okay, so what the hell happened to this world? Something came up and robots started to evade? There were actual people. There were people as goddamn robots. There was a random citizen that I killed and they were robots. So I'm thinking, okay, this must be a horrible dream. Once you complete the entire map, you must, and I mean you must wake up from the horrible dream, yes? Well, if you beat it, you get the badass costume that you wear in it. I love that costume because it has red and black. I like those two colors because they look nice. And I'm like, okay, so in order to beat this, I can get this costume here. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I beat this and I do it. I tried and I tried and I tried. If they catch you, their light turns red, so they're white, orange, and then red. Oh my Jesus. When I play it, you'll see. It is crazy nuts. Because, like, I'm just looking at this game, right? And I'm like, okay, this is messed up. Yeah? Like, so freaking messed up. It's just like, I don't even understand what the hell's going on. There's this other one that you jump around on flowers and you're bouncing and you gotta get points. Your suit is all colorful and everything. You don't kill things. You just jump around. It sounds hard. Yes. All of it is hard, honestly. Like, all of them do. It's just like you gotta jump on flowers to get points. And you gotta keep going through the entire city. There's this other one that it's all 8-bit. It's all 8-bit. You gotta collect coins, 8-bit coins, and all this other stuff. I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? This game is freaking crazy. How the hell can you do all these things, but you still have a goddamn campaign? These things are not even like side quests. They're optional to go to a different dimension and do all this shit. Playing as a goddamn robot to get the biggest points so you can get what? A shirt? A shirt? Where can I get this ginormous robot? This thing is made out of a freaking tank, and it can crawl on buildings, it has a turret on its head, it can jump, it slaughters hundreds. From hacking to flowers. Yeah, I know. Like, you have to jump on flowers to beat the game. It's just like, what? Like, what? Like, I don't understand this. Like, a mechanical robot. You jump around the city, you climb all over the walls, and you're a freaking turn running around. I don't even know if you're even inside the freaking thing. I don't see you climbing in. You can't get out. Yeah, you're stuck inside. Are you the robot? It doesn't say that you're a robot. The music in the game is quite nice. I like my favorite one, Day and Night. That one is quite nice. I like it. The game isn't all that bad. You actually have to go to prison in one of the missions, which I enjoyed because there's like a cutscene. You go into prison, get your prison clothes. You break in the prison, you do something in prison, you kill all the cops in prison, you get all your weapons, you get all your money. Like, money is the best thing in the game because you need money to buy guns, vehicles, and everything else. And then you get upgrade points to upgrade your hacking skills. Like, what? Like, you literally, they're like CPU points, and you get them by doing things that are XP to get CPU points. And, like, you can literally hack the entire planet, and it does everything what you asked for. So, for instance, you're stuck in traffic, right? Traffic, there's a red light, and you're pissed off, and you gotta get to work at your job. You know what you could do? You can grab your cell phone, and you can hack the freaking thing, and it turns green. But here's the problem. You only use it when you're being chased by cops. One simple reason. You use it, you're dead. All those cars will crash into each other. You can bring up beams, so you go into a specific spot, beams come up, cars will hit them, boom. Yeah, that's basically what you do. You're going into your cell phone, and you're looking at skills that you want, and you implant them in your brain. It's just like your cell phone takes out a USB chip every single time you get an XP point. And when you click on your cell phone while the XP point is sticking out, you click a specific skill you want. You can do more than one on on many CPUs, but so basically he takes the CPU out of his phone and he injects it in his head because there's like a hole in his skull, and he goes, that's why he's always wearing a hat. You can't take off his hat. So I suggest that actually has a CPU, he plugs it in, he sticks it in, and then it comes out, and then you put it back in the cell phone, waiting for the next XP. So you're like, okay, let's do this, let's put in your skull, calculate, oh yes, I remember how to do this. You take it out, he's a robot here. Yeah, he's just like a freaking robot, and you can actually go on, so you can hack people's phones to literally take their money. You can steal everything. You can see their criminal record, you can see how much money they got, because you can literally steal everyone's money. You can even take their freaking music, you can listen to their conversations while they're on the phone calling someone. You can see their freaking text messages. That's like 5 things, man. And that's a regular thing. Like, I'm thinking, like, you can hack literally anything in the world. Why don't you just hack a missile and kill your enemy? We all know you have a nephew because your sister had a child. I think it's his nephew. I always thought it was his nephew. It could be his son. I don't know. Maybe a Samsung? I have no idea. Well, Samsung is an Android, so I suggest if he's an Android, he must have a phone of an Android, right? Then again, he could have an Apple phone. Which, when I do get the game, and when I do buy it, you will know. You will see how I use my cell phone. You can literally run around town, and you can hack everyone's cell phone. You can never get caught by the police because they wouldn't even know. Even if they're on their cell phone doesn't give them an email. Oh, by the way, all your money in your account has been transferred to somebody else's account. He just hot wires your account and takes everything. Not a dime is left. If you have $3 million and he knows and he can sniff it, you're dead. He will take your shit. And if someone is in trouble, if someone is a bad guy, right, and he's running around town, and you chase after him, if you press circle at the right time, like if you're close to him, you take out a nightstick and you beat the piece of shit. You beat the guy that you're chasing. You're a hacker. You're a bad guy. You beat up other bad guys. For what reason? Oh yeah, to take their money. What? Like you just straight up like, okay, let me take this money and let me take it for myself. I know you just stole this from someone, but why don't I just, chase after you, take your money, and leave? There is actually no option to give it to the person you stole it to. Like, if I'm watching someone's at the money machine. I can't say that correctly. Well, someone's withdrawing money, right? I see someone grab the money, push the lady over. I'm right there, so I can press circle immediately. Hacker is a bad guy. Other person is a bad guy. He beats the shit. Yeah, that's exactly right. The hacker is a bad guy because cops are always after him. People are trying to kill him every 24/7. I literally watched my character, like I was playing as the character, right? So I'm watching him. So as soon as it says press circle, right in front of the woman didn't even run away yet. And she watches me beat the living shit out of him, takes his freaking money, and runs off. Takes the money that he stole, puts the money that he already has, and runs away with it. Where does he go? Like, weapons, buys gear, buy attachments, and everything else. Next thing you know, you run around with sniper rifles, military. You can literally buy military weapons from a gun shop. Military weapons. They literally have a goddamn minigun in there. Grenades, military flashbangs, smoke bombs. You can literally buy anything in a freaking store. And I'm wondering, where can you get this type of money to buy a military assault rifle when you're a goddamn hacker and you're running around with a military assault rifle? And you know where he puts it? In his jacket. In his jacket. You can literally see him taking it out of his jacket. It's not on his back. It's in his jacket. So you know how you go for your handgun? Instead of going for your handgun, he opens up his jacket, puts his hand right in the jacket, grabs out a shotgun, a big SMG. He's running around with this shit. And he's faster than the enemy. Like how can you be that fast with a big-ass gun in your hand? Or on your jacket, for instance. You would be so heavy for taking an SMG. Like, those big-ass long guns with a big stack of ammo? He can literally have that gun in his freaking jacket, and he can run around with it. He can have more than one gun. Like, what's going on? You know how many guns he can have? 6 or 7 guns, I'm pretty sure. And I'm wondering myself, how's there enough room for 6 or 7 guns when you can run around like you have a pistol? Like, explain this to me. How can you carry military rifles? You can't get armor in the game. You can't buy armor, but you can. Your health doesn't increase that I know of. And this guy's running around with big-ass guns. Big-ass guns! How the hell is he still alive? He would be so goddamn heavy. He'd be walking like he's old, like, damn crazy kids, get off my lawn with a big-ass gun. And he's running around like he's a tank. He's running around like he doesn't weigh anything. And I'm just like, he's jumping around. He's jumping off of freaking buildings. And he survives the fall. I know, right? Like, the AK-47 is in his jacket. So is the sniper rifle. Everything is in his jacket. You never take off the jacket unless you go to prison. Then you find your stuff in a goddamn bag. You take it all. You put your suit back. No, you don't even put your suit back on. You're just wearing the prison clothes because you don't have enough time to change clothes. Yes? You shoot people with all of your guns that you have. Big ass gun. You're shooting at them. Your sniper rifle, your AK-47, your assault rifle. Have it all. Where are you hiding this shit? It's not on your back. It's not in your shirt because it would be sticking out. Yes, his handgun doesn't even exist. Like, I'm looking around his pockets while there's no enemy shooting at me at that specific point. Where's my handgun? Where's my guns? Like, where's my guns? And then I look in my inventory. How the hell do you have an SMG or a sniper rifle in your inventory? Where's his inventory? Is it invisible? Because if it's invisible, that means he's the mastermind of all of assassins. All these assassins are worried about getting caught when this man can literally have an invisible inventory. People can take his stuff. I'm even surprised that the metal detector can even pick up his weapons, his gear, his night baton. Like, when you get into prison, right? When you're waiting in line and when you finally get your clothes and when you're putting all your stuff there, they're just like, oh, a baton, machine guns, handguns, sniper rifles. They're just looking at you and they're like, wow, you have a big-ass arsenal. How the hell are you running around like that? I'm looking at this man and I see that he's not even... He has no muscles. This guy has no muscles. He doesn't work out. He just runs around. His legs must be the biggest legs you've ever seen under tiny little cloth. And now he wears a bandana and no one knows who he is. A guy with a big ass gun running around town. No one knows who he is. He always puts on his bandana 24/7. And this guy has a hard time to put away his pistol. This guy, I literally have a hard time trying to put away my pistol. I'm like, how am I supposed to put away my pistol? Everyone's going to see my pistol. No one sees my pistol. And guess what happens? If someone sees a gun, oh, he just has a minigun, no problem. He can run the same speed. And no! Okay, someone saw me pointing a gun, or actually, I killed a person, right? This person calls the police, right? So you have a certain time before they call the police. I shot at the person that was calling the police. Oh, no problem. Somebody else calls the police, and they're right next to me. I grab my police baton and I start beating them to death. Guess what happens? Nothing. No one calls the police, but as soon as I shoot someone's gonna call the police. Yeah. Running up to someone while they're calling the police, beating them with a baton, and then nothing happens next. It just runs off. It just walks away. No one says a thing. Like, they're glued to their phone. They just watch. Yeah, they watched you beat up someone that was calling the police, and nothing happens? Like, what? But you take out a gun, any type of gun, and you shoot at someone. One person's gonna call the police. You shoot at that person, someone's gonna call the police. You take them out with a baton. No one's gonna call the police on you. They just watched you, like, kill 3 people and only one, and I mean it, only one person calls the cops. You take them out, no one else is gonna call. Like, what the hell? That makes no sense in the slightest. I'm just looking at this. I'm looking at the screen while he's beating this poor person that didn't do anything to him specifically. And I hear this man crying by being beaten by a baton. And then you kill them with a baton? He's not even hitting them that hard with a freaking baton. 2 or 3 slaps. Yeah. 2 or 3 slaps can kill someone, but with a gun it takes 5 bullets. Sometimes, unless you aim for the head. I see people with armor. Okay, so there's this mission that you have to kill thousands of cops. And I'm like, okay, I have the arsenal, but where's my armor? How the hell am I supposed to be able to kill thousands of enemies on the map that I see? How can you do this shit? One man against the world, and you win. I can slaughter millions of people, and then slaughter millions of cops, and the cops are literally infinite, man. Literally freaking infinite. It takes a while for them to get there, yes. But if you manage to grab a cop car and you run off, they're gonna lose you eventually. Yeah. And like, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you have a nephew, you have a sister. Yeah. And I'm looking at this. Okay, so if everyone knows who you are, right? The cops know who you are because they arrested you, yes, and you broke out of prison. 5 minutes later, you can literally walk up to a cop and they won't do anything. Even if they go away, right? You turn around and you go to the cops and you stare at them without a mask on, or with a mask. They're looking at you, and they say nothing. Nothing. They're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna carry on my day. You put a car in front of that cop, and they're not trying to attack you. They don't move. They don't like, oh, move the car around or anything. Sometimes they'll just hit the car and run off. I've seen them hit and run before. Like, I'm staring at these cops, and I'm like, You legitimately have to be idiots. You have to be retarded to let the person just go away like that. Oh yeah, and also, when I got away from the cops, you know how I say your character has a bandana because he's a hacker? He can put on a bandana while not wearing his actual clothes. When he was wearing the prison uniform, he took out his bandana when I equipped the pistol by accident. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell did you get this bandana? It's not on his neck. It's not on his neck. Yeah. Just like, oh, I can't see you. Sorry, I'm running you over. No affection. Like, I see the cops chasing after bad guys sometimes, right? They hit me. It wasn't even my fault. I wasn't even going the same direction as them. And they hit me, and then they start chasing after me, and then they totally forget the guy they were chasing at. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? Any other time, you don't attack me, but when your sirens are on, you straight up attack me for no goddamn reason. I'm just saying that. You hit me. So you're going to try to kill me, and you're going to say, you're going to go home in a body bag if you don't come out. Yeah, I put away my weapon. There is no, I'm putting you to jail. It's, you're dead instantly. Sniper rifles. If you... Yeah, that's totally true. Apparently, in the game. If you fight the cops for the longest time, there's snipers, there's SWAT team. I've even had the military on my ass. I had the military chasing after me. I even killed them. They brought up a tank. I see them brought up a tank on me, and I only have one gun. Like, I first started with a handgun, yes. By accident, I was stupid, and I started shooting at people. I let them call the police, of course, because I was stupid. And they were right behind me, and I did not know. After the police came, I hid behind a car, and I killed every last one of them. SWAT team came up with sniper rifles, helicopters, took them all out with my one pistol. Took me forever because how much armor they have. And then the military comes up with a freaking tank, a Nerf gun versus a tank who... That's exactly... I literally saw a tank try to shoot at me, and I was right behind a car. I died instantly. I'm just like... What? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, how's that fair? Oh yeah, okay, I get it. I'm killing everyone, and no one has shot at me once. And you bring up a tank. Isn't that, like, so wrong? Like helicopters, tanks, police cars, military cars. Like, I'm just thinking, You have armor, and you still can't kill me. So you bring out a tank and kill me. What the? You can't handle me on your own. But any other time, I just die instantly. Handgun rounding off, and I survive. But running around with a machine gun, I die. Like, Tom. And the game is like so hard. I like the game, but it is just breathtaking. You can just start the game, kill a couple people, and they call. Yeah, basically like that. I'm just staring at this game, and I'm like, okay, the game's nice, the game's cool and all, but I mean, how does that make any type of sense? You can have shotguns, you can have machine guns, you can even have an RPG or a grenade launcher from a gun store, just a random gun store, and I'm thinking to myself, how can I have an RPG or a grenade launcher? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, how do I get an RPG and a grenade launcher? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Okay, I'm a hacker. I can get money. But I mean, I've never paid for one since, I think they're like 2 million. I can't remember. The last time I played was when it first came out. First came out on the PS3, and I got my ass whooped with it. They probably updated it now so that there's no tanks in the game. But I mean, or military, I can't remember. It's been years since I played it, and I'm just thinking, you have a nephew and a sister and a nephew, and you, the cops know who you are, yes? So they would know where his nephew and his sister is. You go there, you give them some sort of mechanical whatever, and all this other stuff. You never get attacked when you're there. Once you leave and once you go to a bus station or train station, enemies are coming after you left and right. Like I'm thinking, like, okay, if I can fight the military and win, but I died from a few, gangsters, thieves with maybe an AK-47? Everyone carries an AK-47 in this game. Everyone. I mean, all the bad guys. Not the civilians. Civilians just run for their lives or call 911. When they call 911, they're not running. They're just standing there or walking most of the time. They're running on the phone, and you can I don't even need to be connected to their cell phone. I'm connected to, like, the police scanner, so I can physically hear the girl that called them. And she's just like, in a house, you're safe. You go outside, you get lit up. Light up, yeah. Like, I was staring at the girl that was calling 911, and I can hear it on my phone. And it's like, oh, this person just committed a murder. Come here now. Like, wait a minute. I thought you're supposed to tell the police where you are, where you're at, what, like, station, what place, where you live, all this other stuff. Just like, oh yeah, someone here committed a murder. Police come here immediately at the location that they called. Okay, I get it, they have your location, but they ask for your location. You can literally listen to their conversation before you can kill them. Because, like, there's, like, a circle for a limited time of, like, before she's done talking to him. And you can literally sit there for a whole minute, and the cop doesn't ask. The female operator or whatever would be like, by the way, yeah, they just know where you are, right? Even if you run away from the girl that called the police, I've even done it. Like, if she's too far away, I'm like, screw this, I'm out of here. The cops find you anyway. And there's just one freaking mission that you have to do. I mean, as far as the world went blackout on me. Jesus. It was a sneak mission through the night. Cops everywhere, but no civilians. Okay, when I usually play games, or in real life, I see people always driving, doesn't matter what day or what time it is. The cities are dead. Besides, the cops are roaming around. And if they see you, it's game over. And you have to drive the car at a specific location to end the mission. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I supposed to do that? For one, they're in a car. And for two, I'm in a car. They will literally hear me driving. They will hear me rev my engine. They would hear me turn on my car. So how the freak could I get the hell out of the city to go to the specific destination without being caught with so many cop cars all around? I did it, of course, after an entire day of trying. And I keep thinking to myself, like, how? How is this possible? I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and nothing seems to work. And I'm staring at, I'm staring at this game, and I'm like, okay, so you're supposed to be able to go to point A to point B without getting caught. I know you can fly a helicopter, or I think that's just GTA. If you can, I wonder. But like I said, if you get out of the car, the game is over. It says mission failed, basically. It's like you died. It goes all to black and then it restarts right back to it. You can abandon mission if you want. But that's it. I'm thinking, like, how? You know what I mean? Like, how do you manage to do that?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, dude, I have to go. I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go take out the garbage. But, yeah, so I'll end the video. I'll see you tomorrow, though. Remember, the good ending. So, if you want to watch it, you can. I'll be waiting. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see ya. And bye-bye. Oh, like and subscribe if you want to see more. You can also click the bell if you want. But, like I said, if you want to know what other games I would play, just ask. And maybe if I have them, we'll play.